The USA. The insufferable contrarians. You're the type of person to either take pride in your country while saying it's going to crap, or complain about it louder the more progress it makes. Someone like you deserves a main like Wario. You'll say he's top tier while somehow explaining that you would have won if it weren't for the nerfs. Also, you're fat. Canada. You think you're special, but in all honesty, most people forget you're there. You might get a few moments of fame when one of the cool kids mentions your name, but then you go back to being that one country everybody knows, but nobody cares about. A good main for you would be Pitt. He's solid, there's nothing wrong with him, but unless something crazy happens, you'll probably be stuck in mediocrity forever. Mexico. You're laid back when you want to be and hardworking when you have to be. You're not the kind to stick out a whole lot when you don't need to, but when you do, it always creates drama, even if you didn't do anything. A good main for you is Byleth. You probably won't mind all the people saying that Byleth doesn't deserve to be there. You're used to it by now. The UK. Someone who thinks they're cooler than they really are. You think the entire world is constantly thinking about you when in reality, most people are just putting on a smile while trying to ignore how far you've fallen. A good main for you would be Pichu. It's a character that's solid in its own right, but it'll give you a chance to talk about the good old days when you could actually win anything. Italy. Mario. Come on, you can't tell me you didn't see this one coming. Do I need to make it any more obvious? That's a spicy meatball! It goes well with this fettuccine! Germany. France. The country that everyone talks about despite never really being important in any way. Yeah, you're great in your own rights and nobody debates how talented you are, but do you really think it's warranted? A good main for you would be Shulk. I have yet to see anyone put him below top tier, and have yet to see anyone get any major results with him. China. A place with lots of results, but not exactly the best ethics. There were a bazillion of you at first, but suddenly it looks like that tide is about to turn very quickly. A main someone like you might enjoy is Palutena. They're a dying breed, but at least you're sticking around for the foreseeable future. You're not about to be anyone's friend in the near future, but who says you want to be? Japan. Inkling. I'm not going to, nor do I feel like I need to explain my reasoning here. Figure it out on your own. North Korea. If you are somehow watching this video, you obviously don't care about the rules. You're out to have a good time, even if it was a stupid idea in the first place. A good main for you is me, Sword Fighter. I don't know what you're thinking, but quite frankly, you probably don't care what I think. Australia. Haha, Little Z is from there! Let me just use one of my best characters, am I right? Haha! Why does it keep coming out Scottish? Like, how do you even do Australian? Let me just use one of my best characters, am I right? Haha, shut up. If it weren't for the kangaroos, you'd just be as irrelevant as New Zealand. A good main for you would be Min Min. There, you got a good character. You happy? Of course not! You live in Australia. No sane person would be happy there. New Zealand. Look guys, I didn't actually mean to compare you to Australia, it just kinda happened. I'm sorry. Can I make it up to you? How about I give you a good character to main? Would that make you feel better? Okay, you can main Joker. No, you don't need to learn how to use him. Just wait for Arsene to come out. He'll win for you. Ireland. Let's be real, you're probably drunk right now, so you have no idea what I'm saying. Even though I'm speaking the same language as you in an accent that's far easier to interpret, you're too busy drinking a pint and talking like Shrek to know what's going on right now. A good main for you would be Lucas. Most of them have no idea what they're doing either. El Salvador. Who cares? Like, no offense, but who honestly cares? You're probably just glad that somebody acknowledged your existence. Hey guys, I want you to name the first Central American country you can think of. Did you say El Salvador? Me too. Yeah, that exchange never happened at any point ever. You guys can main Yoshi. No need to thank me. Chile. Someone with a general flair and a zest for adventure. Sure, you may be jealous of Peru for their history and being able to speak their native language properly, but think of it this way. Peru isn't going to get their own section in this video, and you are. A good main for you guys would be the Ice Climbers. Seeing as how you guys are the closest country to Antarctica, I think you guys could appreciate the irony. You're chilly. I gave you Ice Climbers because you're chilly. South Korea. You probably didn't even think you were going to be in this video after I mentioned North Korea and then left Asia entirely. You guys have a beautiful history that nobody knows about, but you still got a global presence in manufacturing cars, cell phones, and boy bands. A good main for you guys is Mewtwo. After all, if you're going to use a Pokemon, you might as well use a Psychic type. See what I did there? Do you get it? Russia. You guys don't care about anyone's feelings. You'll drive your car on the dang sidewalk if you want to. When you're not busy playing ice hockey with your mail-order bride, you enjoy a nice glass of vodka while listening to your national anthem on repeat. You're basically what I wanted to be when I was 15. A good main for you would be Banjo. This way you can play close-up and practice your combo game, or you can just spam Wonder Wing the whole time. India. An emerging economy with a population rivaling China's. When you guys aren't busy being my customer support agent after I've been on hold for 20 minutes, you spend your time teaching me C++ for free on YouTube. A main that you guys might like is Dr. Mario. I think your definition of neat is different from our definition, but by playing Dr. Mario, either way you'll get what you're looking for. Literally any country in Africa. Listen, just pick Steve. I mean, if people are going to be using your country to mine for minerals anyway, you might as well have fun with it. Brazil. You guys are starting to gain notoriety on the global level. It might not always be for good reasons, but hey, you managed to make your native language more relevant than the actual country who gave it to you. A good main for you guys would be Lucario. That way, the next time you go 7-1, at least it'll make you stronger. Greece. Crap, I forgot about you guys. Let's see. I already gave Palutena to China. I gave Pit to Canada. I mean, Dark Pit is essentially Pit but better. Would that work? Should I have put more thought into... No, I'm sure it's fine. If I'm being honest, they probably wanted to main him anyway. Israel. I'm gonna be real, I don't think I can really talk about Israel without starting a war in the comment section. So let's just have you guys main Marth. He's a hero king, just like lots of the prominent kings in Israel's history, such as David and Saul and Jesus. Holland. And finally, we have Holland. You're probably pissed right now because I said Holland instead of the Netherlands, but that's fine. You probably thought that Texas was just another name for the US anyway. You're the country that everyone knows about, but knows nothing about other than windmills and Goldmember. A good main for you guys would be Ike. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want a cool character? Ike is a cool character. Oh, you don't care where he came from? Now you know how we feel about you. And that's going to be it for this video. Leave a like right now before this video explodes! What are you waiting for? Does my life mean that little to you?